Alright, good morning everybody. So today's video is a little different. I'm having to upload while these kids are doing schoolwork, and I'm doing it from my little laptop. He wants to say hi.
Hi.
I'm doing it from my little laptop, so I unfortunately don't have my normal intro and outro little clips that I usually put in there, so that obviously you can tell is missing. I'm having to do it here because every time after school, by the time we get home, we're just tired and exhausted, and my husband's already home, and usually the way it works is while he's at work, I get the main computer, and then once he's home, he gets the main computer. And for the last week, I had intentions of uploading this video earlier than this, but every time we would go home, my husband was already home and already on the computer, and I just didn't have the time. So I'm modifying it, and I'm gonna download it today. But I'm having to use my little laptop, which doesn't have all my YouTube stuff on it, but we'll make it work. Yeah, Rosalie's, they are in school. It is currently 9:08 a.m., but she has a little 15-minute break, which is why she's over here with me. But everybody else is at the table learning. So today is Monday of the second week of school. Right. So, yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a little taste of how our first, either the second or third day, I can't remember what day I recorded again. First, for sure, our first day of school went, and either our second or third day of school. And then at the very end is going to be, we're going to get back on here, and we're going to do his Q&A. So, good morning, everybody. So I actually have to say good afternoon, but I've been up since 7 o'clock this morning because today is the girls' first day of school. Now, my sister-in-law, she goes to work and stuff. She's here today, but normally she would be going to work early in the morning, so I volunteered to help be her, what I like to call the at-home teacher assistant for all the kids all together. So I'm handling 6 kids, all doing virtual lessons. And I thought I'd go ahead and show you guys our setup on how we handle 6 kids doing classwork all at once in a small apartment, basically. So let me around. So we have Alfredo here. He's in the middle of a book reading with his teacher. Lily went to the restroom real quick, but she's watching a recorded video that her band teacher made, and she's supposed to watch the video and then answer the questions. She also has a set of headphones so that the noise doesn't disturb other kids. We have Nelsie. She's in the middle of her math class right now, and we bought these boards to kind of help keep them separated so they don't get distracted by each other. The plan is to decorate them, but I ran out of time. I wasn't able to decorate Lily's, but that's how we've done Nelsie's. And then this is Rosalie, so you can see she's in the middle of her class with her teacher. And yeah, then we've got one girl doing her lessons upstairs to make sure that she pays attention, because she gets like performance shy, basically. Like, she gets performance shy. Like, if she's down here doing things, she acts like she doesn't understand what's going on or can't answer questions or anything like that. But when you put her by herself, she does perfectly fine. So she's upstairs by herself doing her work. Everything was a little chaotic this morning trying to get everything connected, and our internet crashed, and it was hectic, but we finally seem to have everything working for everybody except for her. For some reason, the assignment that her teacher sent her is all jumbled and mixed and matched, so her mom is going through and trying to fix it for her. So then because what she's supposed to do is she's supposed to make flashcards by copying a word on one side, sit down and do your work, by doing a word on one side and then writing the definition on the back. But the work that the teacher set in, it literally jumbled everything. So where there's the definition of mass is actually under density, and the definition for density is under objective. It was all jumbled and mixed and matched, so her mom is trying to go through and fix everything for her so then she can go through and make her flashcards the way she's supposed to. I thought I'd go upstairs and just give you a peek at what Brianna is doing upstairs. And I did do a little small lesson with Anakin. I did a small lesson with Anakin about his numbers and letters. Real quick. So we have her. See? So she's up here by herself because she works better by herself. So, but if she does have a divider too, but just we noticed that she was acting lost and not understanding things. But when we put her up there by herself, her teacher said that she was paying attention better and was able to answer questions better. So that's what we're gonna have to do. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So I thought I would just give you guys a little peek on how we're handling the first day of school, and I think that's about it. I might include this video in another video. I'll probably do it with Anakin. I know I need to do Anakin's Q&A, so we'll probably do that a little bit later once everyone is done with school. So what's going to seem like a few seconds to you is actually going to be several hours for us because it's only 12 and they have school until elementary until 3, middle schoolers until 3:45. So we'll probably see you guys around 4 o'clock for us. A few seconds for you. See you later too. A little bit better. Everyone was able to log on into Zoom all at once, all at the same time. No crashes, no connection issues, no late Zoom. Everything went much better this morning, basically. So another detail that I didn't give, I'm trying to be quiet because they're all in class right now. Another detail that I didn't give on their first day is what grade each person is in. So I don't want to disturb them too much because I need them to pay attention, because we've got some with headphones on to listen, and then we've got some without headphones on, because we need to be able to hear what their teacher is saying, because they have a problem paying attention. And if we don't follow along with what the teachers are saying and we go to ask them what are you supposed to do next or whatever, they're like, oh no, I don't know. So there's about 2 of them that we have to listen along, so they're not wearing headphones so we can hear. But we have them on opposite ends of the table almost, so that way their audio doesn't interfere with each other. So first one is Lily. She's currently in math class and she's in the 6th grade. Here in Texas, 6th grade is the first year of middle school. So she's currently in math. Then we have, like I said, I don't want to bug them too much. So this is Alfredo. He is in 1st grade. Elementary school here, they pretty much only have one teacher that teaches them all subjects except for art, music, and gym. Those are separate teachers, but like their main teachers that teaches them reading, writing, science, math, all that, it's one teacher with maybe a teacher assistant. So he's only got one teacher. I don't know what subject he's on right now. That's her mom. That's his mom. So she's helping him. And so 1st grader. Then we have Naomi, who is a 4th grader, I believe. It's confusing because I think she's in the 4th grade, but the teacher she has was actually Lily's teacher for 5th grade. So it's a little confusing. I always get mixed up on whether or not she's 4th grade or 5th grade. Then on the side over here, we have Rosalie, who's in the 1st grade also. Same as Poncho, but they're in different classes. Then come around this way. And the one that we really have to help with is Brianna. She's in the 3rd grade. and we're having to help with her because for whatever reason they stuck her in like a mainly Spanish class, but we believe she learns better in English. But pretty much since Brianna was in the 1st grade, we have been trying to tell the school to put her in English classes, but they won't just put her in English classes. They have to test and evaluate her, and every time she takes the test, and the test is taken by herself, every time she takes the test and gets evaluated, it shows that she learns better apparently in Spanish classes than she does in English classes. But whenever she gets homework sent home, or even now during virtual lessons, it's like she doesn't get it. It's in Spanish and she doesn't get it. They're having to constantly repeat everything to her, constantly tell her, okay, this is what this means, this is what this means. But yet when she takes the test by herself, she understands perfectly. She understands Spanish well enough that she tests better in Spanish. It just makes it a little weird and a little confusing. So she's in Spanish class right now, or her classes are, what I mean by Spanish classes, I mean all of her instruction is given in Spanish. Most of her homework is brought home and it's in Spanish, and she has to reply in Spanish. So she's on break. She's going on break. They every hour, I want to say, they get like a 5 to 10 minute break. And then lastly, we have our other 6th grader. She's in music class right now, not doing Zoom. Their first Zoom lesson will be on Friday. So right now she's just having to listen to videos and answer quiz questions. So that's why she looks bored, because she's tired of watching the videos. I did that with Lily yesterday because Lily had band yesterday. And yeah, those videos, there's like 9 videos and each one is like 20 minutes long. It's ridiculous. So yeah, that's everybody's grade. And again, our setup, we've been trying to like slowly decorate these boards for them so that way it kind of individualizes their space, and stuff like that. I did a little bit. I haven't done Lily's yet. Lily's the only one that doesn't have anything on it. It's right here. Completely blank. But I almost finished Rosalie's yesterday. But yeah. Alright, so that's kind of the thing for day 2. It's going much better than day 1. And like I said, everybody was able to connect. Everybody had no problems with Zoom today. So now it's just the task of making sure everybody's paying attention and making sure that everybody is doing their work when they're supposed to do it. And yeah, so I'd say day 2 is going much better. A lot less stressful than day 1, but it's still somewhat stressful because we've got kiddos that don't like to pay attention. But yeah, so next up should be Anakin's Q&A. So see you. Jumping in here real quick because I noticed while I was editing that I never gave you guys an update on the girls' little individual space divider thingies. So this one is Rosie's, although she's in class, so I don't want to bug her too much. But she's in art class.
Oh, okay. Oh, good job. Good job. All right. Anybody else?
So that's outside.
Anybody else? Did everyone get a chance to share that wants to share?
And then this is Lily's. I did like a galaxy blue and purple thing. I was gonna add other things on here. I just haven't gotten around to it, but she also likes it kind of like this. So,
Like I would like my name on it.
yeah, I'll probably end up putting her name on it. But I don't know about anything else because she kind of likes it like this. So,
Like if you would put anything else on there, it would be great.
she's waiting for her class to start. Her class isn't going to start until 10:30, so she's just sitting there patiently waiting. But yeah, so I thought I'd give you guys an update on that. So let's do your Q&A. So his full name is Anakin Enrique Garcia. Anakin because me and my husband are Star Wars fans, and we originally were going to name him Aiden, but we had a family friend who had named their son Aiden, and unfortunately that son, he only lived for 2 weeks. So we kind of felt weird naming our son Aiden after she had just, it happened like 2 years ago, but from the point like before he was born, it just felt weird and kind of felt wrong to us to try and name our son Aiden and have him walking around with the name Aiden while her son was not. So we took away the idea of naming him Aiden, and we had still wanted to keep the A name, so we were racking our brains, and literally on our way to the hospital while I was having contractions is when we decided mutually that we wanted Anakin, because as soon as my son said it, I fell in love with it, and I was like, yes, 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 yes. So Anakin, and then Enrique is his middle name, which is actually my husband's middle name, so it just kind of plugs both of them together. And of course he has our last name, Garcia. His birthday is November 9th of 2017. Just another interesting fact, he was born at 5:43 in the morning, I believe. 5:43 in the morning at 7 pounds. Hard for me to remember because I've got so many of them now. For sure it was 7 pounds. I don't remember the ounces. But yeah, so his favorite color right now is green, and he calls green Gecko, right? Gecko is his favorite character from PJ Masks. That's his favorite show. He also does like Mickey Mouse, but mainly PJ Masks. He's really into cars right now. He absolutely loves cars, and he does like dinosaurs a little bit, not a whole lot. I am teaching him his ABCs on his numbers 1, 2, and 3, trying to teach him his colors. Like I say, he likes green, he knows what green is, but he just doesn't call it green, he calls it Gecko. Yeah. Let's see. His speech is a little bit more, it's hard for you to understand, so he is 2, almost 3. He will be 3 in November, so his speech isn't fully there. I'm usually the only one who can really understand him besides his sisters. His sisters understand him a little bit, but not a whole lot. And he does know like simple things, that he just doesn't know, how can I say it? I don't want to say it might be a speech delay. I'm not sure. Basically, he knows how to say certain words, but he doesn't know how to fully articulate them. That's what I was looking for. So, like, open. He can't say open. It's like pin or something like that. If it has enough battery life, yes. I'm trying to think what else would be interesting enough about him. So we did his favorite toy, favorite show, favorite color. Oh, foods. He absolutely loves, he's a good eater. He'll pretty much eat anything you put in front of him, but he is a stickler for pizza, and he loves pasta. Anything pasta. Like, you put noodles in front of him and he will eat it. Doesn't matter if it's spaghetti, macaroni and cheese, lasagna. If it's a pasta with some noodle, he will eat it. Like, chow it down. He loves soup. And dessert, he's not a real dessert eater. He's kind of like me in that. He doesn't really like to eat cake. He'll eat the icing off of it and then leave the rest of it alone. So he's not really a dessert eater, but he does love candy. So give him any kind of candy, like chocolate or even hard candy, and he'll eat it without a problem. So food, color, candy, toy. He loves chocolate milk. So this is what I mean by when it comes to speech. He calls everything, no matter what he wants to drink, no matter if it's chocolate milk, no matter if it's juice, no matter if it's water, no matter if it's regular milk. He calls anything he wants to drink juice. It's all juice to him. and you can't tell him otherwise. Like, you'll tell him, oh, you want chocolate milk? And he'll go, yeah. And 5 seconds later, he'll be like, give me juice, give me juice. And what he means is the cup of chocolate milk that I just poured him. He knows it's chocolate milk, but he doesn't call it chocolate milk. He calls it juice. So that's what I mean by his speech isn't fully there. Like, he doesn't fully say things that are associated with the right thing. So kind of like gecko and green. He knows it's the color green, but instead of calling it green, he calls it gecko. Like, he has his own language, his own words for things. And as long as you are paying attention to him, and like me, like his mother, like I automatically know that when he says juice, he's not necessarily meaning he wants exactly juice. He just means he wants something to drink. And when he wants gecko, now that one is hard because sometimes, like I say, he calls anything green gecko. So if he's pointing at a green toy, he's gonna call it gecko instead of green. But I understand that that's the toy he wants. Help, he knows how to say help, but instead of pronouncing the L, it's just help, help, help. I can't even do it without the L. So yeah, he knows. His speech isn't fully there, but he knows. You can kind of hear him.
Anakin! Anakin! Alright, Anakin, still do it.
He's busy playing on the pad. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it about him. The next video, you guys, I have a really special video. I had signed up back in July for my birthday. I signed myself up for the Wizarding World Loot Crate box, and I know there's so many people out there who've probably done this unboxing before, but I love Harry Potter, and this was something new. I had been wanting to do it for years, and I hadn't really ever been able to, and so I just got really excited, and that box finally arrived like 2 days ago, and I've been waiting so I can open it with you guys, making a video opening it with you guys. So the next video should be that, and then after that should be videos of me putting together those metal thingies that I was telling you about. And yes, I know me and my husband have not done our Q&A yet. I promise you guys it's coming. It's just I have to work with him and his schedule, and he's somewhat stubborn in getting things done when he's supposed to get them done. Like, for instance, yesterday he was supposed to work on his truck, he was supposed to work on my car, and then he wanted to do something for the computer. He decided to do something for the computer first, and that ended up taking, and it wasn't something like, oh, I have to do this and it's taking me all day. No, it was connecting a new system. He like has a driving wheel and stuff like that for his driving games, and he wanted to connect that, but instead of letting that be last, he did that first, and then he got sucked into playing the game driving. So instead of going outside and working on the truck and my car, he was doing that all day. But I told him, like, right, I think it was like 7, 8 o'clock, no, the sun was already down, so it was definitely like 8:30. That I was like, okay babe, you need to take a break from that and at least go put the windshield wipers on my car. So I have those and they're done. And so he did that, but he was supposed to have worked on both his truck and my car, because I've got one part in my car that needs to be fixed, and he did the fun thing first, and that took up all of his time. And that's usually what happens. Like, we'll schedule a day to do this, to do our Q&A, and he'll want to do something else real quick first, like, oh, let's go here first real quick and then we'll do it, or here, let's go do this real quick and then we'll do it, and then we go and do what he wants to do, and it ends up taking all of our time. So then when we get home, it's like, well, I guess we'll try again tomorrow, and then the next day same situation happens, or he has to go to work, and then when he gets home it's just too late. So I promise you guys, it's going to happen, it's going to come. But I'm not going to give you an exact day of when it's going to happen, because, like I said, I got to get to him. And so I'm gonna pressure him this week to get it done. Maybe we'll be lucky enough and I actually might be able to get it done today, but we'll see. So, yeah. If you like the video, please leave it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below if my comments are on. If not, then like I said, you can always go to my Instagram or my Facebook and leave comments over there. And I guess until next time, make sure you
Subscribe to the channel, give it a like, and hit the bell notification to get notified every single time we post a new video.
Alright, you guys. Bye.
Bye.